It's hurricane season, and this year things are going to be different.
This year, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is the most prepared we have ever been. We've brought in Mike Reese, we've got Kyle Ventry, we've brought in the superstars. We are prepared from top to bottom.
Emergency Operations Division Chief Doug Clark and his team have worked on some big changes this year that you need to know about. From staffing to technology to the new request from the county to provide ALS care at all shelters.
Our overall goal this year is to be more consistent, to staff up early. Okay, we're going to keep the staffing longer. We obviously want people to stay safe. We're not going to bring them in the middle of the storm.
The department has implemented the 5-day out rule. 5 days out, you will start hearing from the communications team, and then it's game on. Chief Mike Reese poured over the hurricane plans from 15 different departments.
I went through every single line, 1,000 pages of information itself. I took out the best parts of every single data that I could find, and I've either implemented it in this year's plan, and/or we're going to beta test it for this year as well.
The plan for staffing here at headquarters is we are following NIMS 100%.
At the battalion level, each position will have a FOG, a checklist to follow step by step before, during, and after.
It's going to create a lot more positions, and we will fully be staffed. We're actually increasing some of the staffing in the battalions and with station managers and also with the shelters.
For support employees who are not otherwise assigned to a position, we can use your help all over.
We've opened it up this year, so there's a tremendous amount of open positions for our own staff.
Our county administrator, Virginia Baker, has given us a direction to staff the shelters. We have taken her direction and we have exceeded it.
Palm Beach County has asked Fire Rescue to provide medical care at the county's 9 shelters to make sure the medical care is top-notch during the storm.
We were always at BLS, now we're going to ALS. Then we're also upstaffing them to 6-person, and then we're offering over-the-counter medications.
We've gone from two paramedics in a shelter to 5 paramedics and 1 officer.
Lieutenant Kyle Ventry worked logistics to get all the supplies together. And thanks to Captain Hector Gonzalez, there's a new bag that's in the works to make maneuvering on the shelter floors a lot easier.
But we are creating a backpack, a 38-pound ALS backpack that will be given to each shelter with enough supplies to run ALS calls.
A rescue truck will be parked outside each shelter for additional supplies.
Because we do have a lot of calls inside the shelter, and not all of them need to be transported, so they'll have more capabilities of treating people on scene.
After Irma, 12 elderly residents at a Broward nursing home died during the power outages. In the heat, no generators and no AC.
Our number one priority is the safety of our citizens.
So the governor has a mandate to have an emergency plan for all the ALFs and nursing homes.
That means the Florida legislature just passed laws requiring nursing homes and assisted living facilities to have backup generator power for at least 96 hours. This year, BOSS inspectors will be going out after the storm to check on more than 350 ALFs and nursing homes.
And this goes on for weeks after a storm to ensure that 1, they have power, and 2, they have air conditioning throughout their facilities, so we don't repeat what happened in Broward County last year.
This year, paper is out and apps are in. The new REACT app is for first responders. Download it now. Use your county computer login. Then use it to take pictures of damage and upload them.
They're downloaded on every safety pad, so as crews go out to do their inspections, that they can take pictures of this damage, and once again, we'll have immediate access to all these pictures within moments at all of our fire stations.
The damage can then be tracked by station managers with just a click through a portal on the county system. This will transform how we communicate and allocate resources after the storm to get directly to the areas worst hit, real-time communication. And everyone can download the free PBC DART app. It allows anyone to find open gas stations and grocery stores after the storm. So what about pinpointing exact locations? We've also now made the long-awaited switch to the National Grid system, also used by the military. It's more accurate than longitude and latitude.
A grid is 1,000 kilometers, so it's a square box, and it's recognized worldwide. So there's only one 1, 2, 3, 4 grid, as opposed to there's probably 20 other southern boulevards in the entire country.
The right kind and amount of supplies are essential.
We're customizing the new blue bins that are for logistical support for all the battalions. As the different battalions have different needs. Battalion 7 is different than Battalion 1.
The battalion maps are updated and being distributed, identifying target hazards and areas that flood.
During a storm, when we get cut off from supplies, we gotta remember that all the vendors, they might not get to us. So we need to have enough supplies to manage 72-hour period.
This year, everyone is getting hurricane training.
From a 3-hour class to our command staff and above, going over everything from the basics to preparation to day 2, day 3 of the storm. And we're also going over the staffing matrix, what our issues are and what our concerns are.
From roles and responsibilities to shoring up FEMA paperwork.
Finance was instrumental in getting our 214s to become electronic signatures, which was a big help.
So talk to your family and get ready now.
We are too big to wait till hurricane watch is issued before we start doing something.
Every single person that's been involved in this process has been fantastic. It's a huge group of people. It's tremendous. It's every single day. And everybody has the same goal, which is just to improve. And that's what we're doing.
I need every firefighter to prepare at home. We've got the plans in place for you to be successful. But what I'm asking you to do is to make sure that you have your families secure and safe. We're going to be checking on them after the storm, but I need you to be diligent and prepared, just like we have in administration.